Well, good afternoon, dear students. A very good afternoon to each and everyone. Well, the last part of your quiz, today we will cover the last part of the quiz. Clear? So already we have completed up to 10 questions, regarding the editing error, okay. Now we'll solve the remaining portion, and we have to pick out the word which is wrongly used in the sentences. Clear? So all of you know the process, how you used to do it in our previous class. So up to question number 10, we have completed. I saw her in last week. So I saw her last week. In is wrongly placed. So we just removed in. Clear? So just waiting for a minute, then immediately we'll start. And after that I will show you a very critical passage, regarding based on your editing error also. That is from class 10th, I have just given you, and we'll see how whether you are able to solve it or not. Okay, after the quiz, So 10 questions left out, and after completing 10 questions, I will show you another editing error, followed by this online quiz, Okay. So question number 11, where is the mistake or which word is wrongly placed? That we have to identify and we have to remove it. He asked me to do it. Where is the mistake? Yes. Subham, you have given the correct answer, for is adding some extra information. Okay, and that is of no use also, the preposition for here. Okay, very good, Subham. Subham has given the fastest answer, for. So I am just highlighting it. He asked me to do it. So for is incorrectly used here. So we have to remove. Question number 12. I don't know whether she will do it or not do. Where is the mistake? Yes, very good. Anyone? Riddhi, okay. I do not know whether she will do it or not to. Question number 12. I do not know whether she will do it or not to. Okay, Jiten, you have given the fastest answer, and let me check it whether you are right or wrong. Sandhya also next to Jiten, Sandhya, then Sakshi, Anjali, okay, Arya Tapasya also, okay. Panchbhai, Gaurav, Chaitanya. I do not know whether she will do it or not. Very good. So Jiten, you have given the fastest answer, So 2 is wrongly used here, so we have to highlight this preposition here. Okay, 2. Simply the statement will become, I do not know whether she will do it or not. Okay, question number 13. It's the time that we left. It's the time that we left. Question number 13. The incorrectly used words are given here. You see the and that. 2 options are given. So which one would you like to remove so that it can give you correct meaning, or it can add some complete sense to your sentence. Question number 13, you see. Question number 13. It's the time that we left. Okay, Sandhya, before Sandhya, Jiten, let me check it out who has given the fastest answer. Riddhi, you have given the fastest answer, and you are absolutely correct. It's the time that we left. Okay, that somebody has written, you know, that. Okay, so Sandhya Riddhi has given the correct one, and we have to, it's time we left. Okay, this one to be highlighted only. Okay, this portion to be highlighted, remaining portion will not be highlighted. Okay, so it's time we left. Question number 14, I have decided last year. Okay, Sandhya, you have given also answer, you know, Kartika, Shubham, okay, Arya Tapase, Riddhi, Jungar, Anjali Singh. Anjali Singh has given the fastest answer, you know. I think I have decided last year. So I decided, you know. Okay, so have is incorrect here, you know, not to use this one. Okay, it's not necessary in the sentence, you know. So we have to remove have so that it can be grammatically correct, you know. I decided last year, you know. Question number 15, I would have take it if I were you. Look at question number 15. You remember once upon a time I taught you conditional clause also, that is known as if clause. Okay, type 0, type 1 and type 2 and type 3, you know, that I taught you well, remember, I think in class 7th. If you have forgotten, I would have take it if I were you. Yes, Sumam Dali. Question number 15, you check it out. I would have take it if I were you. Question number 15, where is the mistake? Do you find any mistake from the modals, you know, would or helping verb have or the pronoun it? Okay, Subham, you have selected have, you know. Okay, question number 15, who has given me question number 15, Arya Tapase has written have. Sakshi also has given Sandhya. Jiten has given, you know, Ansu Shah also, maximum students, yes, very good. So can anyone tell me why we should remove your have in the sentence? Because you see, when you notice in if clause, if I were you, okay, in conditional clause, don't think that, sir, in case of I we can use was. I was going, he was going, you know. But in case of conditional sentence, conditional clause, where it is used to indicate unreal condition. Okay, where you are using in place of against your first person singular and third person singular number like he, she, it and I, especially, you know, when you are using where, it denotes some unreal condition, and this is from type 2 conditional clause. So if you notice simple past in if clause, in case you find simple past in if clause, then another part will become would, could, might plus V1. So have is not necessary. If it is past perfect, if your if clause, if it is in past perfect, like had plus V3, then it should take would, could, might plus had plus V3. Okay, so simple past, so would, could, might simply plus V1. So have we have to remove. Clear? Question number 16. It's a long time since that I went there. Long time since that. Where is the mistake in question number 16 you are finding? Sandhya, you have given Nitesh Shah, you have written that. Let me check it out whether you are correct or not, you know. Okay, students are typing also. It's a long time since that I went there, you know. Very good. Nitesh has given the fastest answer, question number 16. Next to Nitesh, Jiten is there. Then Sandhya has given from girls side, you know. Okay, Sandhya has given the fastest answer also. Okay, so that it is inappropriately used here, so we have to highlight this one. and we have to remove so that it can become 100% grammatically correct. Question number 17, it's 5 to 3 hours. Where is the mistake here? Question number 17, it's 5 to 3 hours. 2, 3 hours. 3 options are given. 2, 3 and hours. It's 5 to 3 hours. Okay, question number 17, who has answered? Sakshi, Pranjali, okay, before you, Pratisutta, you have written 17 number 2. 17 number 2 you have given. Shubham also has answered 2. Let me check it out whether you are correct. It's 5, 3 hours, It's 5 to 3 hours, no. Yes, very good. 2 preposition is incorrectly used here. It's 5, 3 hours. So, there is some mistake in preposition. Question number 18, she is much more better than he is. Much more better than, 4 words are given. You as options, So you just pick out the right option. So which one we can select and we'll remove it so that your sentence can be grammatically correct. Question number 18, she is much more better than he is. Question number 18 you see. Question number 18, Jiten, you have given the fastest answer. Let me check it out whether you are rightly understood. You have understood or not. Arya Tapase, you have written 18 much. She is much more better than he is. No. Many students are not, yes. Jiten, you have many students have written much, so I don't think that. Have you heard that see more and most, where you are using, you tell me? Where students can use more and most? When you have, remember one thing that my dear students, when you are not able to change the positive into comparative by using ER and ST, like suppose good, better, best, the comparative form already it is used better. Remember this. Did you understand? Comparative form of good is better. Like intelligent, you cannot add ER form. More intelligent, by using more intelligent you are getting comparative form, and most intelligent superlative, like beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Already see, and where it is possible see, like bright, brighter, but you cannot say more brighter. Brighter is there, it is possible. Bright, positive, brighter, comparative, and brightest one, superlative. So why do we use more before this? Like good, the comparative is better. So why to use before comparative more? You tell me. Why it is not possible, in that case you have to give. Sandhya Mulchandani, you are able to understand? So more it is used in comparison form, but only in one case, when you are not able to change your comparative by adding ER. But you can see here ER form better, good, better, best, like dark, darker, darkest. So darker case, in darker case, you cannot add more darker, it will be wrongly used. So you remove more, so it will be correct grammatically. Okay. She is much better than he is, Okay, better already it is used as comparative form. So no need to use more and most. Clear? Did you understand what I meant to speak? Like intelligent is there, so you will use more intelligent in comparative and most intelligent in superlative. But there are few adjectives which can take ER form and EST in comparative and superlative. So no need to use or add any more you know. No need to use this, otherwise it will be grammatically incorrect. So we will cite example like you know, he sings more sweeter than me. This is incorrect. He sings sweeter than me. The complete correct sentence will be he sings sweeter than me, because sweet, sweeter, sweetest. So comparative ER from your finding. So no need to use any more and most you know. So if it is found, then you have to remove it. Question number 18. Okay. Question number 19. The last two questions. I picked it up the phone. I picked it up the phone. Very simple one. Okay, maximum students have answered you know. Sandhya, Sakshi, Arya, Tapasi already Arya has given answer you know. Picked up the phone, not it up. Okay, it word is adding some extra information, so we have to understand this word to be used. Okay, we have to select this one, we have to remove it. Okay. Question number 20. I was surprised to see that even if Taka was there, that even if three options are given you know, and which option among these three is incorrectly used in the sentence. I was surprised to see that even if Taka was there. Yes. Okay, Sandhya, you have given correct answer you know. Yes. Even will be the wrongly used word here you know, even. Okay. I was surprised to see that if Taka was there you know. So another editing error you know, you can see here, this is from class 10th you know, and we'll check it out whether you are able to solve it or not you know. Clear? Legend tells us that for about 3000 years BC, a Chinese empress while taking his. Okay, so you can see here the first one, it is given you know as an example. You can see here for, this is for has been replaced by in. There is some mistake in the prepositional part. In preposition you will find mistake here, and the in word it is rightly used in the right hand side you know. Okay, legend tells us that in about 3000 years BC, before Christ you know, a Chinese empress while taking his. Number 1 column you see the highlighted portion, where is the mistake you notice. Now we have to identify here the mistake, not to remove anything. Okay, the previous part one extra word which was used in the sentences, in sentence you know, in each and every sentence, but here we have to identify the mistake and we have to write the correct answer by replacing that word. Okay, where is the mistake? A Chinese empress while taking his. Yes, Sandhya, you have given very good answer you know. Empress, this one it denotes feminine gender, so we have to replace the possessive pronoun here, his. Okay, it should be her, so we have to write it her you know. Okay, clear? So her should be correctly used here, so we have to highlight this one. Okay. Number 2 you see, while taking her tea out of curious, dipped the cocoon of silkworm into it and learned to unwind the fine thread of silk. Yes, Shubham, you have given answer, correct answer you know, but come to the second one, where is the mistake you notice in second one. While taking her tea, a Chinese empress while taking her tea out of curious, dipped the cocoon of silkworm into it and learned to unwind the fine thread of silk. Yes, once more Sandhya Mulchandani, you have given correct answer. Out of curiosity, not out of curious. I am curious, but when you frame sentences or phrases like out of, so it should be the abstract noun, okay, curiosity. So we have to highlight this one, we have to underline the mistake here, and the correct answer curiosity we have to write. Clear? So out of curiosity of silkworm into it, dip the cocoon of silkworm into it and learn to unwind the, up to this. Yes, this is very simple one. And learn to unwind the fine thread of silk. Very good, Sandhya. Yes, L-E-A-R-N-E-D also learned, and another spelling also it can be correct also, L-E-A-R-N-T, learned. Okay, learned, and ed also can be correct. Okay, so we have to identify the incorrect one here, the mistake we have to identify, and the correct option we have to write here, L-E-A-R-N-T, or you can add also ed also. Okay, no problem. So this is the correct answer. And learn to unwind the fine thread of silk. It was nearly 5,000 years later that the Frenchman experimenting. Now you see from here to here there is no mistake, because there is no blank in this column you will find. I am highlighting up to years, there is no mistake, so no need to identify any mistake. Number 4, you see letter that the Frenchman. Yes, Shubham, can you give me correct answer? Sandhya, you have written the into A. Let me check it out whether you are correct or wrong. Already you have answered 2 or 3 questions and absolutely you are correct. So number 4, anyone? Yes, Sandhya, again Jiten, you have written 5 by also A. Okay, Jiten, you are also correct. Sandhya, yes. Sakshi, A. Okay, Arya Tapasi also. Okay, so the is incorrect here. We have to replace the article, definite article the, and we have to write the indefinite article a, which can be correct in the sentence. We are not talking about any definite person here. In general, we are talking, letter that a Frenchman experimenting. Now, next time when you talk about the Frenchman, then the will come. Or for the first time, anything you are introducing, okay, or you are talking about something else or someone else, then a article to be used. I saw a snake. Okay, next sentence when I talk about the snake, then I can use the. For example, I saw a snake. The snake was crawling slowly. Look at how I am using the snake, but I am not using a snake. I saw a snake. Next sentence when I talk about the snake once more, then I can place definite article the. So similarly, when we were talking about any person or anything else, living or non-living, for the first time, then a article to be used. When you repeat the noun, then the article to be used. Okay, so that is the format, because I am explaining to you the logic behind each and every mistake also. So you should remember, so that any mistake which mistakes come in examination, so you will be able to rectify it. Letter that a Frenchman experimenting with the crossed leaves of mulberry trees. Up to this there is no mistake. Experimenting with the crossed leaves of the mulberry trees. Up to this there is no mistake, because you don't find any blank. In examination also you need to be very much attentive while doing it. In each sentence it doesn't necessary that you will be given blank. If there is no blank, then don't go on identifying any mistake. Against any sentence if you find blank, then you please ensure that there is some mistake. I have to identify the mistake and we have to select the right word in place of that. That is the format of this show regarding editing error. Clear? Number 5, in which the silkworm feeds. Later that a Frenchman experimenting with the crossed leaves of the mulberry trees in which the silkworm feeds. Yes. Anyone? Very interesting. In which the silkworm feeds. Very short sentence of phrases, Yes. Somebody has given, Arya Tapasi have written A. Let me check it out whether. Kartikeya, have you got any idea regarding this one? Number 5, in which part are you able to see the mistake? So detect that one, identify, find out a new word for it. Jitan, do into A, in which a silkworm feeds. No. You just be careful little bit, Okay, I am giving you a hint. There is some mistake in preposition. You correct the preposition. You correct the preposition part. There is some mistake in that. Yes. Now Subham, you have written in into on, because the silkworm, see, they will sit on tree, Okay, not in the tree. So tree it is given, the hint it is given. So on which, not in which, Okay. So we have to understand this, Read each and every sentence linked together, then only you will be able to understand it. Okay. The correct answer will become on. Clear? On which the silkworm feeds. Find out how to produce. And which one you see, what is the mistake you notice in 6.1. Number 6 you see, where is the mistake? Find out how to produce. Remember this, what we are talking and what we are discussing. No, Sandhya, no. 2 into that, no, sorry. No, wrong. You remember question number up to 4, you have to understand a Frenchman. There is a Frenchman who is experimenting with the crossed leaves of the mulberry trees on which the silkworm feeds, Up to it is over. And that person found. Find, it will become past tense of find, found. The person, the Frenchman who is experimenting, he found. We have to understand the whole sentence, otherwise you will be incorrect. Yes, found. That man found a fine silk-like filament, which we now calls artificial silk. 7.1, this is very easy. I hope that all can understand it. Number 7. Yes. The person found out how to produce a fine silk like filament, which we now calls artificial silk. Yes, Sandhya, now you are correct. We call. More than one, you see your noun or pronoun, accordingly we have to use the verb, so it should be call, only call, not S form. So S form it can be given in third person singular. If your noun, pronoun, if it is in third person singular like he, she, it, then it will take S or yes. Otherwise it should be in present tense form. So we have to understand. So only it will be called. So which we now call artificial silk. It is only in the last 25 years that man has succeeded on synthesizing new fibers from inorganic material. Number 8, be quick, 1 minute we have. 1 minute we have, so who can tell me where is the mistake? Number 8, it is only in the last 25 years that man has succeeded on synthesizing new fibers from inorganic material. Yes, anyone? Very good, Pranjali. It should be man, not more than one. See, because next one we have to understand that there is some mistake here, so we have to underline the mistake, and the correct answer we have to write man who has succeeded on synthesizing new fibers from inorganic material. Now inorganic material, you see there is no blank left out, so only from here to here we have to find out one mistake, and who is able to do it? Let me check it out. This is the last question, yes, man has succeeded on synthesizing, it should be Subha. Did you find the mistake? It is only in the last 25 years that man has succeeded on synthesizing, No, Sandhya, no, fiber, no. There is no mistake in that, that it is absolutely correct one. In synthesizing, not on. Now there is some mistake in the preposition part, so in synthesizing new fibers from inorganic material. So this is all about, so lot of mistake from preposition, then verb, okay. So I hope that dear students, you are able to identify how mistakes are basically they are occurring, where the mistakes can be found, okay. So this is all about, and tomorrow once more, okay, again new lesson, or I might be giving you question answer from the lesson, whatever the lessons and points we have taught, I can show you also, or new chapter from reader book like Trojan where I might start, okay. So thank you very much, dear friends, for dear students, for coming online. Thank you very much.